Boom shakalaka. What is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love, and today is a day in August of 2018. I think it's Friday. It's freaking Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I just gotta say, Troy Christensen, your comment was freaking hilarious in the chat. Celine Dion and Mike Pence on the thumbnail image. Oh my goodness. But wow, things have been wicked for the past like 20 minutes leading up to this. Something went on bonkers on CoinMarketCap, where the Bitcoin price was up to $8,500, but it's back down. I looked at it. The reason for it is they had some crazy shit going on with the markets, where the price of Bitcoin was put in at like $74,000. That would have been crazy, right? And then there's this whole thing down here with, where is it? Them taking the trading from VET and BTC out on Binance, probably because everybody's dumping VET because they got their free VTHO, as I predicted might happen. But it's been kind of crazy. Another thing that I just realized that's really crazy on here, I know I'll get into the normal stuff about how to win a shirt, but another thing that's really freaking crazy on here, oh yeah, there's a screenshot of what it looked like. See, Bitcoin at 8,400, up 11%. And even this was showing it was up for a little bit. But, crazy thing, no freaking Tether. Tether's gone. Did Tether implode? Because Tether was up to like $1.10. You can even search Tether, nothing. Search USDT, nothing. Gone. Absolutely gone. I don't think it showed Tether on there because Tether was like a 10th or 11th or something like that. But Tether was up to like $1.10. Obviously not doing a good job staying at $1. So, that's all the crazy shit that was going on for the past 20 minutes here. As you can see, it's pretty much corrected on this chart, but Venn still kind of took a dump. However, we'll get into that in just a second. Before we get started, guys, thank you to everyone subscribing. Thank you to everyone elbow dropping, double nuking the shit out of that like button. And guys, if you want to win the this t-shirt, you can comment on this video and every other video to enter for your chance to win. Also, pause the video, read the disclaimer, not an expert. Duh. Okay, so check this out. Oh, it's already gone already. Damn. For a second, son of a gun. For a second before I started this, VeChain was up at number 5th. I kid you not. I kid you not. Probably now it's gone. Oh no, it's still there. Where is it now? It's just not even listed on there. Yeah. Dude, they're having some crazy shit going on in CoinMarketCap. It's the apocalypse. Nobody knows what to do. But anyways, we have some news today. We'll talk about this stuff. CoinMarketCap, or the total crypto market cap at $264 billion today, continuing to drop. Bitcoin dominance, 49.1%, continuing to rise. It's going up. 24-hour volume, $7.9 billion. I did notice that that's not the actual true volume, kind of, because if you take a look at the markets here, the actual true volume, there's $4.2 billion that they do not report from BitMEX, because the double dots mean volume excluded. So that's a lot that they just, see the volume says 3.4 billion, but it should actually be like 8 or 9 billion because they're excluding that stuff from BitMEX. Now, I'm not going to go into like the big winners today because everything's all fucked up with CoinMarketCap at the moment. But we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is flowing down this track so nicely. It broke through the 100-day moving average. That's not good. Not finding support there. But continuing down on the bottom end of this little descending tract we have going on here. Next line where we might find some support would be right at $7,400. Breaks through there, we'll be looking at 7,100. Breaks through there, we'll be looking at 6,815. Those are the lines as the Fibonacci says them because, you know, I like nature and waves and all that fun stuff. The MACD trading strategy, guys, I could have told you this was happening when the blue line dumped back under the orange line. Simplest way to know if things are going up or down, just use a MACD. Simple as that. So, news today. There we go. Celine Dion and Mike Pence hanging out in the New York Stock Exchange. Woo! All right. The New York Stock Exchange owners wants to bring Bitcoin to your 401k. Are crypto credit cards next? Question mark. Apparently, they haven't heard of like Monaco or 10x or Token Pay or any of those ones that they already have in England. No, not England. Europe. The other thing that starts with E. Gosh, it's a long day already. All right, so this morning, the Intercontinental Exchange. And by the way, it looks like I'm drinking coffee. It's decaf. I don't actually drink caffeine, so that's not going to help. I just like the taste of coffee. This morning, the Intercontinental Exchange, the trading colossus that owns the New York Stock Exchange and other global marketplaces, announced it is forming a new company called Bakkt. The new venture, which is expected to launch in November, will offer a federally regulated market for Bitcoin. Even more stuff. I mean, we've been talking about ETFs for the past couple weeks. Now we got Bakkt. So, ICE is partnering with heavyweights from the worlds of technology, consulting, and retail. Companies you might have heard of like Microsoft, Boston Consulting, and Starbizzles. Okay, Starbucks on there. The goal is to clear a way for major money managers to offer Bitcoin mutual funds, pension funds, and ETFs as highly regulated mainstream investments. Oh, guys, is this like the ETF news we've been waiting for? Potentially even better because we didn't even know this was coming. The next step could be using Bitcoin to replace your credit card. Well, duh. Yeah, totally. So, Lefleur, that means the flower in French. Lefleur told Fortune that ICE and its partners have been building the factory that will power Bakkt in the strictest secrecy for the past 14 months. Not a brand new idea. It's been around for like a year and change that they've been working on this. So that's also good news, not just some willy-nilly thing. Now, Bakkt is a play on backed, as in asset-backed securities, and it's meant to evoke a highly trusted investment. Bakkt. Reminds me of a joke. For all you country music lovers out there, what do you get when you play country music backwards? You get your car back, you get your dog back, you get your girl back. Woo! I think there's a gas leak in here. Anyways, yeah, so that's good news for that. I think that's better than the ETF news that we've been having because that is the New York Stock Exchange, a big old stock exchange run by Mike Pence and Celine Dion, and they're behind Bitcoin with ETFs coming soon. November, they're talking. Guys, November and December, we typically see giant spikes in Bitcoin price. We'll see. Now, Coinbase plugin allows millions of web stores to accept crypto. Even better. I mean, why not allow people to accept crypto? Well, Coinbase has been hard at work for the past few weeks, and they're happy to announce a WooCommerce plugin and a few other features. Now, WooCommerce, for those of you who don't know, integrates seamlessly with WordPress, which drives as much as a third of all websites out there. I used to build websites, and WooCommerce is a big platform. So now you can pay with crypto on websites through Coinbase. That's great stuff. Now, how about this bullshit? OKEx confirms clawback on huge $416 million Bitcoin position, introducing new measures. So, somebody had a $416 million leveraged long position on Bitcoin futures. The exchange was forced to liquidate the account after the price of Bitcoin tumbled earlier this week. However, the price just kind of spiked up on CoinMarketCap, so I wonder if they have to enact this. But anyway, going on. So, OKEx uses this clawback model where basically these people who get liquidated and can't cover their position, which is pretty much everybody because they just make these huge positions, they go bankrupt, but yeah. Well, anyways, the clawback model, profitable traders are forced to cover the losses of a liquidated position. That kind of sucks. That's kind of bullshit. That's like, hey, if you're good at what you do, you're responsible for this schmuck over here. Profitable short contract holders on the platform have been forced to cover some of the loss. However, only users who have had a net profit across all three contracts for that week will be subject to the clawback. So only the people who are doing really well have to do blah for that fucktard. That's what I just want to say, fucktard. Basically, however, OKEx, they're also injecting 2,500 BTC from their own capital pool into the insurance fund, and they're looking for malicious stuff going on there. Now they think that this is potentially good news, potentially could be good news if some of the price slide might have been attributed to traders trying to force liquidation of this particularly large position. I have nothing more to say about that. What I do have to say is that UBS, Union Bank of Switzerland, says Bitcoin should hit $213,000 to replace the US dollar. What about the Swiss franc? Huh? That's what I got to say about that. But in order to replace the US money supply, Bitcoin should climb to $213,000. Now that's just like the actual cash money. If it replaces currency as like the main form of currency, it's going to be much, much higher than that. John McAfee might not have to suck his own D. But UBS getting in there, talking about big Bitcoin price predictions. And Brian Kelly is just saying what's going on with Bitcoin right now at $7,500. That's normal correction. And I agree with him. It's actually a very, 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 very normal correction because you want to know how normal it is? I'll show you how freaking normal it is. Get ready for this. Okay, we're going to remove this little thing right here. There we go. We'll throw in another Fibonacci retracement, and we'll show you exactly how normal this is. Boom. So we have from the previous high all the way down to the low. And then, generally, with, the spiral and the seashells, how they go like that, and all these things in nature like waves and whatever. Well, check this out. This is perfectly a Fibonacci retracement wave. It's phi, PHI. Okay, that number that you multiply at 0.618, 1.618 times 0.618, that equals 1. It's the crazy number there. But if this is 1, the big dip, it came up to exactly 0.618. That's how perfect of a wave it is. Thank you, Brian Kelly. That is why it is a perfect normal correction. Thank you, Brian Kelly. And now it's going back down. So, all other stuff in the news. Chinese billionaire building $300 million cryptocurrency hub in the U.S. Wow. Good stuff. So, Chinese billionaire Bruno Wu is planning an audacious cryptocurrency hub in Hartford called FinTech Village. He's creating the hub in Hartford because of its close proximity to the best learning institutes in America, such as Yale University, never heard of it, the University of Hartford, the University of New Haven, and the University of Connecticut. So, aiming to get people from those schools to get into crypto because this is going to be the future. Definitely, unless it's not, but it is. IOTA is now on Upbit, and they launched the IOTA hub. Big news for IOTA today. Price jumped up a few percent, not really that much. I can't really trust CoinMarketCap at the moment, so I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like they're up 3%. You see a little bit of bloop. They had a little bloop today. Now, what is this stuff? Well, we know that that Upbit is South Korea's largest exchange, but what is the hub? The hubba hubba. The hub offers a standardized open source solution to the issues faced by the platform using a simple API in a hardened and audited environment. Which means what? This will ultimately make integration of the platform simple for any kind of service provider, which is good because up until this point, IOTA has been an absolute turd to implement. Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of other Tangle solutions that people implement easier because it's been so hard. But now with the IOTA hub, it should be much easier for people to implement IOTA, which I think is good news for IOTA. Last few announcements for you guys who like AMAs. All right, today, Friday, August 3rd, from 1500 to 1600 UTC, Ontology will be hosting an AMA with Lee Jun and Andy G. Okay, so that is on Telegram. Also, Loopring has an AMA coming today on August 3rd with Daniel Wang, the CEO. Okay, so you can check that out. I think that is on Reddit. And then Polymath has an AMA also on Reddit with Pablo Ruiz, the VP of Engineering. And then, I saved the best for last, the Neo AMA that's been going on since yesterday with Dahong Fei and Eric Zhang. Okay, I took a read through this because there are some really, really good, pertinent questions. Like this one right here from 2 Alpha. I really like this question and it has not been answered yet, at least to my Now, I'm not very good at using Reddit or anything technology, but the first question that he has is this thing about, there are rumors about Da-Hong Fei leaving NEO. Why? Because the rumors are plausible. Like, why do people believe it? Because the rumors are plausible. If somebody said Vitalik left Ethereum, people would laugh in their face and instantly show proof that's a lie. But this cannot be done with NEO because it does look like Da left. And it does look like Ontology is competing. And it does look like funds are being used to make profits from other projects. And nothing appears to be done to prove the contrary. My first question is, what will NEO do to stop these rumors from being even remotely plausible? Great question. No answer that I could see. However, if one of you guys see an answer to it that I did not see. Anyways, and so in the beginning it says that like Da's on a plane flight. He might be a little bit late. But I have not seen any responses from Da-Hong Fei yet in here, only Eric Zhang. Further proof that did Da-Hong Fei leave NEO? I don't think so, but, you know, we'll have to wait for his responses. We'll have to wait and see. See, Eric Zhang has all the responses. I want to hear back. I want an answer for that one from Da-Hong Fei because that would be pretty sweet. Good answer. So, that's it for the news today. Other than that, I will be going to Coinvention August 30th and 31st, potentially also Voice of Blockchain in Chicago, potentially also some other stuff coming up. But that's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here because you want one of these shirts. That's the only reason I know you guys hang around to the end, because you want a shirt. So let's win one of you a shirt. Yesterday we had 2 videos, 1 news, 2 on XMAX, and let's get started. Brrr. On the news video, we got a news winner. Good luck to all of you news winners. Hopefully one of you will win. One of you will win the news video. Oh yeah, also guys, if you don't want to wait to win a shirt, you could go purchase one right there. There's also the Crypto Love Academy where I teach you all types of shit and stuff. You can also support me on Patreon because, you know, I do all this stuff for free. And if you want crypto trading signals on Signal Profits. Now, let's get one of you win. Fritz Schnitzer. Massive beard. Have a good one. Fritz, my man. You won. Congratulations. I will send you a shirt. Anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. It is a massive beard. Actually, I did this thing last night. I should have done it before the video today where I combed it out. It's a really, really massive beard. All right, cool. So that's it for today. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm going to do a whole bunch of shit today so I don't have to look at crypto this weekend. That's my plan. I hope you do the same thing. I love you all. Have a good one. All right. Peace.